about some marketing ideas and some things that we should say on every presentation. For example, in every presentation, first of all, start with what the customer wants, listening to them, asking them questions about their particular situation. Start giving an answer, and then right after you give the meat of the answer about what they need, insert right in the beginning, but after you answer their initial questions, that how long you've been with the company and how old the company is. We're a 112-year-old company. I've been with the company for 8 years, for example. And then continue with the presentation. We have to plant that seed of credibility. I just finished a book, as a matter of fact, this morning, called The Innovation Secrets of Steve Jobs. The key thing is we give small, bite-sized pieces that stick in the brains of the consumer. We're going to look at the Apple website to look at that, and our presentation needs to be crisp, precise, pinpointed, targeted, and we have to say little sound bites that stick in the customer's minds. So let's take a look at some examples. Steve Jobs says in his presentation, I'm going to talk about an iPod, a phone, and an internet communicator. An iPod, a phone, and an internet communicator. Toward the end of his presentation, he pulled out an iPhone and blew away the technology community and the rest of the world when it comes to the mobile phone industry. Changed the world. That's what we want to. We want to bullet point our presentation. First of all, we say the company is 112 years old. I've been with the company for 12 years, and we're the largest asset protection company in the country. That's your three-tiered credibility packet that you should have on every presentation. How old the company is, 112 years old, how long you've been with the company, and that we're the largest asset protection company in the country. We're also the largest offshore incorporator in the country. We're the largest offshore banking support company in the world. So that's something that we need to say, that those three packets of information, that's credibility right in the beginning. So let's take a look at the packets that the Apple website uses to promote the iPhone as an example. So it's an iPhone, boom. See, this is bullet points, key things, sticky things that you want people to remember, okay? A great big X, okay? So let's see what we have next. Okay, iPhone X, boom, bullet point. It's all screen, boom, bullet point, and then some details. And that's what we do. We bullet point and then give a few details, okay? It's got to be sticky and memorable in our presentation. A revolution in recognition, boom, bullet point, and then a few details. Not a lot of details. Boom, front-facing, forward-thinking, okay? Bullet point, and a little bit of detail to support it. The art of photography simplified, boom, little detail, okay? That's what we need to do on our presentation. Little bite-sized pieces that are memorable and sticky, superhuman intelligence. Now, we may have been in sales for years and years and years, but we can always get better. The master presenters, think of Steve Jobs when he presented the iPhone for the first time. What three bullet points do you want to stick in that customer's head? What do you want them to remember? What he said before he introduced the iPhone, we didn't know what it was. He said, it's a music player, it's a phone, and it's an internet communicator. He said, I'm going to talk about three devices. A music player, a phone, and an internet communicator. And then toward the end of his presentation, he pulls out the iPhone, presents that to the world. So what three bullet points do you want your customer to remember, and what details and precise little packets do you want to present to them? We have to get better and better and better as professional salespeople, and bullet pointing what you want that customer to know is one big one.